You ready to cook?
Yeah.
Are you hungry? Alright, so for this recipe, we are going to need 2 pounds of meat. Traditionally, it's used with beef, but my husband and I are hunters. Yes, and 1 Wyatt. My husband and I are hunters, so we use venison in place of beef. So I've got 2 pounds of venison here that I've just cut into cubes, 2 tablespoons of flour, salt and pepper, set it aside. You're going to need some butter. I've got a pot of water for boiling pasta, and then my skillet heating up. Pasta, whatever you choose. Again, traditionally it's made with egg noodles, but I've got some mini penne that have been in the pantry that need to be used. It's also, I've got 2 tablespoons of flour here for the side. You're going to need 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. I've got some white wine. You'll probably need about 3 tablespoons. And you're going to need 2 cups of beef stock. I don't have any stock on hand. I don't have any in a box. I don't have any in a can, home can, nothing. But I do have some bouillon. So this recipe calls for 2 cups of broth, which kind of works out for me because 2 cups and 1 bouillon is 2 cups of stock. So that's what I'm using. And then I've got 1 small onion and 3 cloves of garlic. And I've also got draining 2 cans of mushrooms. I don't have any fresh. I have used them all up. So I'm just kind of using what I got in the pantry. Let's get started. Alright, so my pan, it's pretty hot. It's time to get this going. I'm going to start by adding about 2 tablespoons of butter to a pot. Get that in the skillet. And when this melts, I'm going to add and brown the beef. Alright, son, it's going to get hot. Please don't touch.
Yeah, ma'am. It's burning.
It's not burning. Alright, so let me get this browned up, and it won't take long at all, and I will be right back. Alright, so I browned the meat, and it's not done all the way, but it is brown. So I moved it all to the side and made a well. I added some more butter, and added the small onion and cloves of garlic. And then I'm going to go ahead and get that all moving in there. And I've added the pasta to the water. And then while that's going, I'm also going to add my mushrooms. You want to add the mushroom? Hold on to it. Alright, hold on. Hold on. Easy. Don't touch the pan. Good boy. Okay. Good job.
And I'm with you.
Yes, you did. Thank you very much.
You.
So I said, I don't have any fresh mushrooms. All I got are the can. You are my big helper. And I'm just going to cook this just until the onions are pretty tender. So let me cook this for just a little while, and we'll be back when it's about ready to go. Alright, onions are soft, everything's mixed together, all cooked together. I said it smells absolutely wonderful. So now that this is done, I'm going to remove it and put it into a bowl. And then we're going to make the sauce. And you're going to need some more butter. I never claimed this was low calorie, but I promise it is absolutely delicious. Some more butter, about another 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, 2 tablespoons of flour, your 2 cups of beef broth or whatever it is that you're using, and some salt and pepper. Alright, so everything's out of the pan in a bowl. And now I'm going to add...
some butter.
You want to add the butter?
Yeah.
Alright, hang on. Alright, here you go. Very good.
My pan.
Yep, just a little bit of butter in there.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use a whisk.
Me did it. Not by myself.
And you can see all the little bits from the meat and the mushrooms and onion in here.
Not
Make the sauce awesome.
myself.
No, baby, you didn't burn yourself. You did very, very good.
With butter?
Okay. See all the pieces from the bottom? Yes. That's what we want. That's the crud. That's the good stuff on the bottom.
Mommy. Mom.
Alright, so the 2 tablespoons are melted. What I'm going to do is add my flour and the tomato paste, a little bit of salt and pepper, and just kind of mix it until it's brown. Alright, so it's all in, and the tomato paste will, as it gets warm, the lumps will go away, and my bouillon's in here, and that too will also be lump free when it's done. But I'm just going to cook this on a medium-low heat and just stir it and whisk it till all the clumps are gone, and it will get thick. So it should take about 10-15 minutes, and I will be back when it's time for the next step. Do a picture of you?
Yeah.
We'll say cheese.
Cheese.
Let's say hey to everybody.
Hey.
So it has thickened, and I have been stirring constantly, and it is now thick. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and add, I have 3 tablespoons of white wine. Use whatever it is that you like. This is a soft white that I actually like just to drink. And then you're going to need 1.5 to 2 cups of sour cream. Depending on however much you like sour cream. So I've got a container here that's probably got 1.5 cups in it, and that I'm just going to use the rest of that. So let me get this in. Alright, so it's all in, as you can see. And just kind of work it in and whisk it together. And it'll all come together to a nice sauce. And I'm going to let this cook just for another 5 or 10 minutes, just to kind of cook some of the harshness of the wine out. You'll still be able to taste it a little bit, but it won't be super harsh. You just kind of let it cook just a little. What you think, Wise? Does it look good?
Yeah.
Are you excited?
Yeah. I taste it.
Yes, we will taste it in just a minute. Always remember to taste your sauces and stuff, and always salt and pepper. Each layer, each time that you add something new to the pot, add just a little touch of salt and pepper. You wanna season each layer.
Okay.
Because just a pinch of salt will make all the difference.
I taste it.
All right, you ready to taste it?
Yeah.
All right, so there it's all together.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm gonna let it cook for just a little bit. Hold on, son. Let me get a spoon. All right.
Taste it.
Here we go. Taste that.
Mmm.
Tastes good. I'm going to add just a touch more salt.
Salt.
You want to add just a pinch of salt?
Yeah.
Very little. Be careful. Just too much. Just a little. Just a little. All right. Good job. All right. Added some salt. Yep, and I think that is good. So now what I'm going to do is add my meat and vegetables back in. Okay, so I have added this back. Here, baby, you want a mushroom?
Yeah.
Yeah. Added the meat and mushrooms and everything back to the pan. All I'm going to do is just incorporate this all. And once this is all married together, which it's pretty much done, I just serve it over the top of my noodles. You can always mix it in if you want, or you can serve it over rice, egg noodles, however you want to do yours, feel free. But now that this is all together, we are ready to eat. I hope you enjoy. Is it good? Yeah?